What's up, guys? Welcome back. Glad you're here. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at a very beautiful deck. That's right, to just hit the shelves. Which deck is it? Well, it's going to be the new Fluid playing cards. That's right, by CardCutz and Adrian Valenzuela. So, buckle in your seatbelts, because we're going there. Let's go! The CardCutz playing cards are produced and distributed by CardCutz. Fluid 2019 edition playing cards features a vibrant and captivating back design filled with a flowing design allowing cardists and performers to enhance their routines. Inside, you'll find a completely custom face and number cards featuring the deck's fluid design and vibrant colors designed by Adrian Valenzuela. The tuck box front of it features the word fluid in a squared kind of text font with 2019 underneath. You're going to see some vibrant colors, reds, light blues, blacks, and silvers that kind of flourish around the front of the tuck box that almost go around in an infinite style manner. The same design wraps all the way around, like I mentioned earlier, leaving no other text fonts to be reviewed. The bottom of the tuck box has some ad copy designed by Adrian Valenzuela, produced and distributed by CardCutz, and the logo underneath, and it's going to say Fluid with that same square on the right. The back design on the cards is this really nice kind of imagery of flowing liquids, that dark reddish oranges and blues, light and dark, with black and white highlights just really make this back design pop, especially when in your hands doing certain flourishes, spreads, fans, etc. That, with also the medium white poker borders, this is every cardist's dream. This deck does come printed by the United States Playing Card Company on their crushed premium stock. That's right, it does have a traditional cut as well as an air cushion emboss. And this is a limited edition run of only 2,900 decks. The fun doesn't stop there. Oh no, it doesn't. That's right, you're gonna get some extra goodies with this deck, starting with this really cool double backer. That's right, a double back card has the back design of the deck on both sides. The next card you're going to receive is this really cool CardCutz ad card. That's right, it's going to have this full bleed through darkish bluish black background, and it's going to have the CardCutz logo there in the center, and it's going to have the back design of the deck on the other side. The next two and last extra cards you're going to get are your jokers. That's right, upon first look, they're going to look like they are duplicate jokers, but they're not. Although they are original, like I said, they are not duplicates. You're going to see there, it has that same kind of look earlier that we've seen where it said fluid in that box. They put joker in it this time, and it's going to have almost like a numbered joker if you look there. It's going to say number 1 and number 2 on the right one. Like I said, making these not duplicates. And usually where we see it say Joker in the left and bottom right corners, you're going to see that it actually says CardCutz, making this deck really stand out. The pips and indices in this deck are not your standard, although at first quick glance, they might seem standard as far as the characteristics and outlines, but I assure you they are not. That's right, the spades and clubs, where they're usually black, this time around they did the entire theme inside. If you look there closely, you're going to see that same kind of almost fluid, paint-like substance kind of show in between and kind of make up that pip. you're going to see where it's usually black, you're going to see some shades of black, but it's going to be mixed with that nice, cool blue hues and whatnot. Same goes for the reds, where it's usually red. You're going to see that same kind of orangish red that we saw on the back design, on the diamonds and the hearts. All right, same thing goes for the court cards. As you can see there, you're going to see that the bodies are no longer there, but it's made up of that same kind of paint style look. Like I said earlier, that kind of flows as the theme of the deck. Adrian definitely did a stellar job. The aces are also in that same kind of theme and whatnot, as you can see, as they also enlarge the center pips to kind of pop just that bit more. The more prominent of the aces is the beautiful ace of spades, as you can see here. You're going to have this enlarged spade pip there in the center. It's going to kind of look like the back design, or almost like the tuck design there, and makes up that huge pip. It's going to say Fluid Playing Cards underneath, produced by CardCutz. And that's it for the deck. All right, so you want to know what I think about this deck? 4 out of 5. I give it 4 out of 5. Beautiful deck. And real quick, I just want to kind of what's the word? Announce the elephant in the room, or point it out. I know what you guys are thinking, or at least some of you. You're probably thinking, "Oh my God, this looks just like the Memento Mori courts." They do. Oh my God, that looks almost identical to the Series B courts. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, those look just like the Memento Mori NSX deck too. It's Adrian Valenzuela. Okay, that's why. CardCutz, I don't believe in any way we're sitting there and saying, you know what, AV? I want that NSX package. Yeah. You know what? No. Better yet, give me the Series B package. Yeah. No, I don't think that at all. I think that this is just a part of what Adrian is really good at, amongst other things, of course. I mean, Adrian, let's just be honest, right? Adrian is a phenomenal artist, okay? I mean, when you say Adrian, I put him up there with, the Mark Stutzmans and the Rick Davidsons and so on, right? This is somebody who will stand the test of time, who will always kind of find a way to change the norm, right? So basically what I'm getting at is, don't just X this out or point fingers and assume, because that's not what this is. I think, for one, they executed the courts and the style of this deck way better than all those other decks that I named. And I'm not just saying that. They really went with the style and the whole theme of the deck with fluid, right? Water, streams, things like that, right? So of course it's going to kind of incorporate that kind of style, okay? So yeah, I love it. I think it's a fun deck. I think it's very bright and vibrant, and it really kind of speaks for itself, and I'm very interested to see the V2s, if they ever drop a V2. It's just one of those things, man. I'm really excited to see what they do in the future with this deck going forward. So yeah. So like I said, I'll link everything down below where you guys can go and check these out. Get yourself a few 6, 12, 24 gross. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. So yeah, I do want to thank the great people over at CardCutz for allowing me to have this deck so I can do the review for you. And if you enjoyed this review, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you beautiful people on the next one.